Another Sunday.
In the window again.
Hey, there you go.
I want to say hi.
Say hi.
So, high five, high five. Somehow, somehow. We're gonna figure that out.
We're gonna figure it out.
Tune in to another episode of the Heat Market Radio, man. It is Sunday. It is 4 o'clock. We have a jam-packed one for you, man. First of all, shout out Hattie Racks and Mahogany Beats who came out last week. Appreciate them, man. Shay Diggs, DJ Rec, Gio the Rican. We are here another episode. I'm hyped for this one, man.
Yeah, me too. I got a little rant I'm going to go on for both of y'all motherfuckers in a second.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Nope.
Yeah. So, right to it, we got the man from the video, Viddy Beats. We got ALONZOFURY, 2 artists and producers who are going to really just, chop it up with us, see how the struggle is on both sides, and then we're going to have an amazing first on the Heat Market Radio show, the Heat Market Freestyle. We got 2 artists rapping on each other's beats. Oh my God, it's gonna be a special one. DJ Rec, how you feeling?
I'm feeling actually a little bit okay.
Alright, and shout out to White Boy, man. White Boy in the Home Confinement Series, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man.
White Boy, you hearing us?
That up, man. Man, White Boy, man. This is the last episode of the Home Confinement. Bittersweet, but way more sweeter though, because it means that there will be no confinement anymore.
You got him?
There we go. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna come out right now.
Alrighty then.
My White Boy. Can we hear White Boy?
Anyway, so
Rex, sir.
I got you right now.
Can we see White Boy? Can you hear him? Just get a quick check to see if we can hear him.
Yeah, let's check this out.
His mic is up and everything.
White Boy,
can you hear us?
Yo, White Boy.
Damn, yo, we can't hear you, brother. We're trying to just get a quick sound check. More things to deal with on the Heat Market Radio. Just little hiccups like last week. Well, last week, a lot of hiccups.
But it's cool, man. We keep the ball rolling. We keep the heat rolling.
Don't get mad at me, then. Get mad at me. I ain't sitting back there.
Exactly. Well, Shay, man, do you want to get into it? Shall we?
No, y'all. Matter of fact, y'all go back and forth with each other, like talk amongst each other about a couple of things. Cause I'm just chime in a little while, just a little while. Can't get the site up here. Why we can't see it live here?
You could click right there. Things we could deal with in the meantime, in between time. All right, man. Like I said, 2 artists and producers coming in this week. We got a whole bunch of music videos. 2 for you guys, man. Rec, do you have a couple lined up, or do you have?
Yes, I have a couple lined up.
All right, man. Who you want to go in with first?
We're gonna go in with.
We're going to videos already.
Yeah, we're going to videos.
We chatting, man.
We're gonna start off with whispers.
No, we're gonna chat.
Oh, y'all chat.
Let's get it out. Let's get it out. How was your weekend, Jill? Come on, talk.
Weekend was
we're going
amazing.
to the videos in like 2 minutes into the show, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. How was your weekend, brother?
Weekend was amazing, man. Shout out to DC Cloud Events, man. They had a little they call City Sesh NYC. Shout out to them. It was like a 420 event. I don't want to get too into particulars, but it was the most amazing 420 centric event I've been to in my whole life. Shout out to Trapwood. Shout out to Wake and Bake Way. Shout out to Canna Dope. Shout out to Nesquik. Shout out to Pots and Pans. Shout out to, there was so many vendors in there. It was amazing.
I see you got a little goodie bag at the end,
Nah, bro, that was just me. Like, I bought a couple stuff, and like shout out to Sonny Blue Note. He's all the way in Canada with wifey. Me and Sonny Blue Note.
It's in Canada?
Yeah, he's in Canada. I had no idea.
Oh wow.
He went. You know what I'm saying? He came with me.
Yeah,
and
I seen that.
I bought a sweater. He bought a. You know what I'm saying? He bought a little Scully, and then he bought some shit. I bought some shit.
Was it hemp?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah. Shout out to Nike, man. I had some hemp. I had some hemp Nikes back in the day.
I had a hemp hoodie.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, shit was best shit I ever had in my life, to be honest with you.
Hemp is amazing.
Lasted me years, bro.
Yo, I mean, the quality.
Yeah.
You can make concrete. There's something called hempcrete.
I know.
They can make paper out of hemp instead of timber.
I wasn't always a good guy, bro.
No, man. It's just always a thing, man. See, this is by the time I talk shit to Rec, but he's not here. But maybe that's just more ammo.
Yeah.
To the shit we gonna talk later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that weekend was just. Friday was just dope, man. Freaking a nice little dab station. For all my smokers, man, it was something.
Are they gonna have any more of those?
I have no idea. I teamed up, or rather, I conversed with a lot of different people. I spoke to the owner of the spot. Spoke to a couple people. One of their collaborators who actually put it together, Arts and Rhymes. Shout out to man.
Now,
Braun.
since shit is illegal, how do you promote that shit? It's just a word of mouth thing, right?
It is a word of mouth. That's why, like, I wasn't, I didn't say where, I didn't say like what we was doing.
Cause I'm like, how the hell?
It's almost like a beer commercial where like you can't drink on screen, but you could just have it there, and, But
Still
my nigga,
dope,
there was at least like 100 of us.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It had a nice little rooftop section, and it was just really dope. You know what I'm saying? It was just.
Cause I know. Red, close the door, please. Thank you, sir. Well, don't give me that look, nigga. You wanna go back to being a DJ?
There you go, man. But yeah, man, it was dope. It was fucking dope. Yesterday I had a whole day full of sessions. That was very dragging, but actually moved quicker than what it did. It was actually like 12 hours worth of sessions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? It was pretty dope. So.
Oh, that's dope, man.
But yeah, man. What about you, brother?
Man. Relax, man. Just relax. Went out to eat with the fam. Just enjoying life, man. Just enjoying life while I still got one. Tried it, bro. Tried that already. But yeah, man. Nah, don't tell me it was that fucking easy. I'll be upset right now.
It's something I'd rather have done on air. I mean, off air, but whatever.
Oh yeah. On a different note, the Beat Lord is back officially.
Yes.
Just throwing my hat into the ring, letting you guys know that I got a couple of unfinished ones, 2 actually. But
let's
yeah,
go.
man. Oh man,
Let's go, man. We got to do the Heat Market, you know what I'm saying? The Heat Market Battle Round 2, Shay Diggs versus Jada Rica.
Definitely. Shout out to DJ Hercules, man. I see you on the check.
DJ Hercules, what's up,
Ain't
man?
nothing wrong with being the DJ, bro. You know I got to fuck with Rec, man. He's over here commenting like, what's wrong with being the DJ?
Nah, man, nothing at all, man. There's a problem with being Rec, you know what I'm saying?
I started being a DJ, bro. I know how that is. I love that world, man. I love that world. Anything to do with music, bro. I love it.
Let me ask you something. How was that feeling? You open up the laptop. I don't know if it came installed or whatever, but you open up the laptop. So you open up the laptop, you turn it on, you open up the program.
I'll be 100% honest. Like, shit was just coming back to me instinctively. Like, I don't know how to. It's like riding a bike type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember, okay, well, here goes the mixer. I got to open up the mixer. I got to, you know what I mean? Like, load this sample, chop this up. You know what I mean? Like it was all coming back slowly but surely. That's what I'm saying. I didn't really finish both of those beats. It was just like wanted to get it done. And plus, I'm working like from midnight to 8 in the morning, so it's like, I got to get some kind of rest in between there. I didn't want to fucking fry my brain with all that, but it's nice. It's a great feeling, man. I love it. I just love doing it. It ain't got nothing to do. I'm not trying to be the next nigga on the radio, man. I'm just loving what I'm doing, killing time.
You are on the radio, though.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's get into this, though, man.
Let's go.
DJ Rec, man.
Yes.
Let's start with you.
Okay.
I noticed that since you got your engineering position
here we go.
of power at the station, you got a little cocky on me, man. A little cocky and a little bit of... Before, when I get messages from you, it's like, yo, what's up, Shay? How you doing? Can you send me this beat or whatever? You asked me for a couple of things this weekend. I don't know if you really understood the terms and how you put them. Like, I was in the middle of sleep or whatever, and I wake up to,
I know, it was
send me this. Yo, I need this.
I said, please.
There was no fucking pleases in it. I could pull it up right now.
Well, you got that one.
I could pull it up.
There's no one. I'm sorry. It was late at night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, way late at night, and I'm like, oh fuck, why does this nigga need this right this second? Like, what are you doing at that second? What did you need it right then and there for? We can't hear you, bro. Please.
The what?
I don't know what it was.
Oh, the
paperwork.
The tags for the promo. It was like, I'm sorry. It was like 11.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you had to promote at that time?
Yeah.
All right. My fault then. My fault. It was just a little sharp with me. I was a little bit, out of it.
Promote. I didn't. Okay. I'm not like the engineer got over here.
What
with the Instagram?
What tags though?
The tags for the show, like
everything that I sent.
What like caption? You mean?
Yeah, that's on the
captions.
So you needed
the hashtags.
He needed mine. He couldn't come up with his own. He needed mine.
Wait. So you needed a caption that was accessible to you via the internet on your phone. That you could have went to Instagram.com, went to the Heat Market, and just copied the whole caption right from there. You could have got a repost app to just repost it, if anything, just to get the caption. What time was this?
Fuck, 11, 12,
11:36 at night.
Night?
It's not really the hours. It's, you know how I work. You know what I'm saying? You know how I work. When I need my little bit of sleep, and you text me, I'm thinking it's a priority. I'm like, oh shit. And then I see that, I'm like, how the fuck, bro? I just sent it to his man. Like, why couldn't his? I don't get it. But you know, whatever.
It was for me. Not for
okay,
it was for me.
Could have scrolled up.
Can I ask you though, why can't you come up with your own?
That's a good question.
It's not that hard though.
Yeah, it's not that hard, but I'm not. I not the right mindset for promoting. Like if I see someone and they gotta ask me to like they write it out and then I'll just copy and paste.
Okay, right.
Even when it comes to my music.
Wait.
Even when it comes.
Say it again.
Even when it comes to my music.
No. Say that again.
I promote my music, but it's short and sweet.
No. But say what you just said.
Like for the show, like if they need.
Yeah, but you said if you can't come up with something.
Yeah.
You just copy and paste.
Yes.
So how come you couldn't just copy and paste like one of our posts?
He sent it to me and I copied and pasted.
But you have to call him though.
Okay.
Whole thing is just like take accountability. Like
he never will. He never will.
I will point out every time. Like you could have just you know what? No. I'm not even going to tell you what you should say. Just say.
We gonna leave it at that.
All right.
No.
Let's just keep it going.
You could have said, "Yeah, man, my bad, Shay."
It's Gio's turn.
All right,
it's Gio's turn.
I'm ready. Hopefully for the better.
No, man, it's nothing crazy. It's just I understand you're passionate about the show. You're becoming a little bit of a control freak, just a little bit, and it's kind of.
I can see that.
It's kind of like irritating sometimes.
Cool.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'd rather air this out on live. You know what I mean? Online, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying?
Why
it's just
not?
sometimes it's like yo, you know, for instance, the mishap of last week. You're like, yo, contact Cruz, let them know that. I'm like, all right. I don't think we should, because, you know, it was whatever was going to happen. You just kept insisting. I'm like, yo, this nigga doesn't understand that I need some sleep, or I don't know. I was restless or something, or whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being fucking irritated by a lot of little things, man. But I don't know, man. You guys are both, and then the way you're controlling Rex's whole situation right now with the music and everything, like, I see you getting, I don't know, just a little bit controlly-woly, bro.
I can see that.
Let's just, you know, we're a brotherhood, man. Let's keep that, bro. No man above the team. Let's just keep on. You know what I mean? We got a show to do. Fuck whoever. You gotta let this nigga fall, make his own mistakes, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what it really comes down to. Rec is always gonna fall. It's how bad, you know what I mean? The fall is gonna be, and if he can get his ass up. Okay. Now let's keep it going. I'm the big lord.
I don't, you know.
I have spoken. We can keep going.
No, that's cool. But I appreciate that.
I mean,
appreciate the
like
words.
I said, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We all in it together, man.
We are all in this together. We still sharpen steel, is what I like to say. So,
nice analogy.
Still sharpen steel. You know what I'm saying? We only make each other better.
That's it, man. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it's about. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to fucking put a damper on the mood. It's just I gotta let it out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold it in and have a whole fucking show and not think about it and not say nothing about it. You know, that's it. Could have said it in the car on the way over, but I figured this has to do with the show. Let's keep it on the show. You know?
Absolutely. And with that being said, if you feel like it's a damper, let's turn up on some music.
Yeah, definitely.
Turn some videos, man. Rec, go into some videos. Tell the people who we about to get into. And we about to be bad. We got White Boys, Home Confinement Series, whole bunch of people coming through. Heat Market Radio, man. Let's go.
We're about to get into some Whispers. Shout out to Whispers.
Shout out to Whispers.
Shout out to Chris Rivers.
Cartier the God.
Yep.
I'll tell you something right now. I don't think we even on.
Tempo head
Switch.
civic
Oh, boy, here we go again. What's that dog? What the flow? Let them know again. Niggas in the game think they flame, but they not. Watch shit change when I came for the spot. Oh, boy, here we go again. What's that dog? What the flow? Let them know again. Niggas in the game think they flame, but they not. Watch shit change when I came for the spot.
I ain't my pops beat, but I will bust a gun bump and the locks beat with oxys. Oshkosh, but got shots for car seats. Niggas hobbies, I got mommy clocking the Glock Z. Ain't the father type of born for real, how could I not be? Give me problems, but I always knew that I've been the dude. Fuck these other niggas, can't bless a verse or an interlude. Like I ain't the shit, like I ain't rhyming like a veteran. Name a nigga coming right now that I ain't better than. You're feminine, sweeter than cinnamon, but I stay raw. Slap the shit out you, bitch, like I wear an 8-ball. Hungry, ain't got a buck in the bank. Up to the point where every rapper look like something to shake. Rivers.
Boy, here we go again. What's that dog? What the flow? Let them know again. Niggas in the game think they flame, but they not. Watch shit change when I came for the spot.
I've been slept on, holes in my socks can't keep my flesh warm. Napalm bombs in my heart, keeping my head strong. Never thought of selling drugs, family's talking selling love. Now I gotta step it up, choices harder than Teflon. Straight out of high school, might check more than I like to. Sacrifice a lot of definites for shit I might do. So if this shit don't work, my opportunity, I'ma have to start robbing niggas, causing eulogies. I ain't going broke again, I ain't gonna wipe another tear off my mama, cause we outside in the coldest wind. All I got, fucking struggle and the thoughts I shot. Puerto Rican Orthodox nigga with the strongest shot.
Boy, here we go again. What's that dog? What the flow? Let them know again. Niggas in the game think they flame, but they not. Watch shit change when I came for the spot. Oh, boy, here we go again. What's that dog? What the flow? Let them know again. Niggas in the game think they flame, but they not. Watch shit change when I came for the spot. Oh, boy.
Good together, they go together.
I like it purple.
Good together, they go together.
Make sure that I'm good for this one.
Go together, they go together.
My smoking niggas, yeah, I did.
Go together, they go together. Gucci and Army fatigue, look good together, they go together. Mixing the purple with the lean, look good together, they go together. Mixing the Sprite with the lean, they go together, they go together. Gucci and Army fatigue, look good together, they go together. Niggas is raw, dog. They shooting the clubs up. Really don't trust no bitch, nigga. We thuggin', we switch, fuck. Yeah, 17 pop. New York nigga with a South switch. She look like Lauren on some Ralph shit. Turned up off the loud split. Rags is tight to the front. Bulletproof, couple shots. Pop. Rags is tight to the front. Bulletproof, couple shots got me slumped. Pop. Dipping and dab, I left her on red. She asked me what happened. Video 8, my niggas in big. We started this fast. And drink till I pass. Rockstar lifestyle and my nails stay black. All the thugs fuck with me. And all the goons got my back. G on the beat, Gucci the top. Camouflage with a knot. Making it rain, finessing the strippers. Put a back to the block.
Bitch on my bands look good together, they go together. Me and all my niggas, we roll together, we grow together. We was all that broke, but grind together, we glow together. Blue thumb from counting it. Fuck it, I'ma use a counter. Pull up in phones lit, Shorty, she know the shit, She said she ain't with the shit, But baby couldn't get with the shit, I'ma go and hit no boy's head. I'm getting bigger than my forehead. If I fuck up and shit, that's a threesome. You know that tail, you gotta get some. I need the Glock, how can I not? That's not my wallet, that's just a knot. Prince starter don't need a key. Only kids in my city. Make it rain, I feel like Drizzy. Drizzy nigga, what's the dilly? I'm dead nice, nigga, dig me. I'm dead nice, nigga, dig me.
Gucci and Army fatigue, look good together, they go together. Mixing the purple with the lean, look good together, they go together. Mixing the Sprite with the lean, they go together, they go together. Gucci and Army fatigue, look good together, they go together.
Diamonds and me together, they go right. Wait for me after my show. I got my time for these hoes. Then we can hop in the Rolls Royce. We clearing 20 a show. Even 10 or 15 years ago. I go shopping at Neiman some more. I count hundreds and 50 some more. I could go fuck your bitch some more. I can make your bitch rich some more. I can guarantee hit some more. Me and my squad never miss some more. These setting trends, they go together. New York nigga rockin' my 40 belows in any weather. Sav life, nigga.
Gucci and army fatigue look good together, they go together. Mixing the perp with the lean, look good together, they go together. Mixing the Sprite with the lean, they good together, they go together. Gucci and army fatigue look good together, they go together.
Niggas said I'm always laughing. I'm laughing at them fuck niggas, Leaky. AOL, just good, bro.
There ain't a beat I ain't never rock.
Never.
There ain't a gun I ain't never shot.
Never.
Now these niggas ain't fucking with me.
No.
I don't do this for self, I brought my brothers with me. The boat goes a lean, high tech. Rocks in the whip, Pyrex.
Yes.
I'm on my worst behavior, mindless. But the Dawn got a boogie, timeless.
Yo, Dawn, what up?
I heard Hattie got the Bronx jumping.
What's up, niggas?
Him 4-5 and Dice Peso.
DX.
Dave Shot and Thief got the east side. But the west side is English if you ain't know.
What's up, though?
I ain't trying to get no recognition.
No.
But if I pull up with this chopper, bet that tech a listen. I guess I'm saying I'm the best at spitting. If I was Michael Jordan, you was next to Pippen. I grew up on Big L, Pac and Biggie Smalls. The rap game, we done seen it all. I grew up on the Lock, J and DMX. Talking real rap, I'ma need a check. I grew up on the tip, Jeezy Ludacris. This mumble rap shit is getting ludicrous. I grew up on the Mark Deep and Wu-Tang. They act like real rap is the new thing. Take a minute, let me get it right.
Get it right.
If he's Superman, then I'm Kryptonite.
Kill him, nigga.
If he Batman, then I'm the Joker. Get fired by the Trump, I'm a roaster. Young nigga in the field with a toaster. For your skillet, pull a heat out the holster. They drill shit, this is real shit. Fucking up that money in a hole like a drill bit.
Nigga.
Mad song like I'm Future. Still pop up in your dreams like I'm Kruger. Niggas get rapped and start singing like they Luther. Niggas blow smoke in they raps, they like hookah.
They like hookahs?
They still say I'm too aggressive.
Like a bitch.
Fuck the answer, fam, I'm trying to be the message. Decipher this, they do life for this. This that Ric Flair, Rowdy Piper shit. I grew up on Big L, Pac and Biggie Smalls. The rap game, we done seen it all. I grew up on the Lock, J and DMX. Talking real rap, I'ma need a check. I grew up on the tip, Jeezy Ludacris. This mumble rap shit is getting ludicrous. I grew up on the Mark Deep and Wu-Tang. They act like real rap is the new thing. Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most spires. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This earth got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This milk is space,
It's
I'm
like I
roaming.
keep telling these niggas I ain't playing the game. If they cross my path, then I'm taking the chain. See my whip on the road, better stay in your lane. If you talking about streets, then you saying my name. All the pure Snow White goes right to your brain, and that dope on the rope goes right in your vein. Put a pause on my pick, I ain't choosing the frame. See the Tarzan bars got you fucking with Jane. I'm the same motherfucker, I ain't willing to change. And I shoot for the kill, and you up in my range. Put that nigga in the box, throw him off for the plane. Say a prayer for his soul, he ain't feeling the pain. Amen.
Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most spires. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This milk is space, I'm roaming.
Yeah, cigar smoke that I blow straight to the heavens. Lord knows that I so
sold coke to the reverend. Times get hard, you can learn from the lesson. I'm a real one, I go straight to the weapon. Don't record me when it's time for the showdown. I'ma drink blood to the time that it go down. On top now, fuck niggas gon' hate it. Mad cause I'm moving right and they won't make it. 48 laws here and I ain't never read it. You flex but you all broke, I can never get it. Them bitch niggas gon' talk tough through a message. And I'm the type of nigga that them niggas should've messed with. Never.
Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This field gives space, I'm roaming. Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This field gives space, I'm roaming.
Politicking with the triple OGs for a little guidance. Loud talking, nah, your boy moving silent. Move how to no one come test me. Dog, I've been touched by the Lord, yeah, he blessed me. For whatever reason, I don't know. But shit, I'm gonna run with it. Love this shit, never be done with it. Fast life, living that crash life. Trying to step away from dope needles and crap pipes. Legit money, need that, speed that. Should he had to flip money. Nights came home broke, tricking off the rent money. Next day I'm back, boy, so you had to get money. Blues coming home like, fuck it, I'ma get money. So's a damn guarantee, baby, I can spit money. One thing I couldn't do, crazy, that's forget money. Gutter was my mentor for years in the booth. They smile when they rap, this here is the truth. Trying to hurry up, but these streets get a hold of me. Training was immaculate.
What's up? I'm trying to get that number real quick. I'm good, thanks. What? You ain't ever heard my man K30? No. My me? No. So it's a dub? I'm not trying to be rude.
Y'all hear me?
You trying to be rude, bro. It's a dub. No? It's a dub. Yo, that A-Bull jacket is a dub too. Oh! Are you for real? Oh! Fucking dirty ass jacket. That shit is mad big on you, yo.
My nigga, you just try to get my number and you gonna talk to me like that?
Right,
yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to play.
That's why you didn't get the number.
Nigga. I'm that nigga. Stop playing. That jacket gotta go.
I know you're not touching me though. I know you're not touching me.
That jacket gotta go.
You need to stop being rude. Disrespectful.
I can hear y'all. Y'all hear me?
Y'all already know what this is. Solid Rain, Jenna D, J, Web,
Yo, E. Yo, E.
Yo.
Wake up, nigga.
Smack a bitch teeth loose like Lottie Dawn. Shoot her like a piece of paper at the carnival. I be dusty whining like a member rap at carnival. All them boys around me rub it on them like some animals. Read your list of why I'm dope with that long. They say it takes several seats like a salon. I be broke, still sunning holes in my leaf stone. Sipping on a tin can filled with Shandong. I am me from the garden, needing I've been bad. Niggas blame me for everything, man, they been mad. I be wanting to pop fives like Tim Bags. Slap a bitch so far, can't send back. Jesus H. Christ has blessed me. I'm the dirty pizza, the X where the checks be. Mommy took a last breath where I breastfeed. That only turned this baby soldier to a war chief. Slap a bitch so, fall back. You don't want fall, do it so slap. Follow by cops, feeling so clap. Slap it so hard, you ain't coming back. Slap a bitch so, fall back. You don't want fall, do it so slap. Follow by cops, feeling so clap. Slap it so hard, you ain't coming back.
sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Welcome back to the Heat Market Radio Show.
No notice.
DJ Reckman, shout out to Mala Reigns with the Soul Slap. Shout out to White Boy with the New Beginnings. Shout out to Paul Gotti, of course. Oh my God, man. Speaking of White Boy, we started our season 2 with this guy. He had a great story, great motivation, great inspiration. And like I said early in the show, you know what I'm saying, it's sad that it's the last segment, but it's for an amazing, better reason. It's just so remarkable. So please, one big round of one big just in the studio round of applause for White Boy. We about to get into it right now, but Shay, real quick, man, since this is the last one, let's reflect a little bit. Like straight from him, just from the contact, initial contact to now.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that?
Definitely. Well, White Boy's a good dude, man. He hit me up on the gram and he was like, "Yo, I want you to hear my stuff. So whatever, I went to his page, heard a couple of his freestyles, but what caught me was his YouTube series. It's called the Home Confinement series on YouTube. Make sure y'all check that out. Yeah. And I went straight to it, and at first I was like, oh, this is just a gimmick or whatever, but then he really stressed to me that he is on home confinement in his crib, like he can't leave. So, like hip hop was basically occupying his time and keeping him off the streets and doing something positive, man. And like I support that 100%, 100,000% if I have to, you know what I'm saying? So we just gave him the opportunity. I said, yo, you know what? We'll give you your own segment on the show. We'll give you a window. You're gonna come in every week and spit something, or the floor is open to whatever you want to do. And he turned it into basically the Home Confinement series live on the Heat Market. And he had a couple of memorable freestyles. His first joint was incredible. Like he threw on Ice Ice Baby and that beat. I'll never forget that. You know what I mean? Like it was something nobody expected here. It was kind of ironic, him being white and then him throwing that on, but he destroyed that. Then he came back with his boy. He did the Wu-Tang joint. Was it that was the next one? No, that wasn't the next one. The next one I can't remember exactly what beat it was, but I know one of them he came with his boy there. I wish I could remember his name, man. I really feel like shit for not remember his name. But he came back, his boy, he threw on the Wu-Tang joint and destroyed that. And he's been having, success with that, man. And I hope he keeps on prospering. He opened up his own studio in Virginia. If you're ever down there, check him out. It's well, I'll let him, explain everything and shout out his own studio. I know he's gonna get into all of that. Exactly. White Boy, can we hear you?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Sir. White Boy 757.
Thank you. We had a lot of technical difficulties, man. Like since I came into this, I upgraded the equipment for the studio, and I don't know how to work this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we got an Apollo interface here, which is beautiful to look at. But I don't know how to work it. So I've had a problem every time. So now I just went to the regular speakers. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's my last episode, man, and this been like I can't believe it's over with. But I'm glad I'm about to get off house arrest because I'm a little I'm a little over that. Saturday 12:01. I'm cutting this bracelet off, and
that's good shit, man.
And I'm hitting the town up. You know what I'm saying? And I just I started my t-shirts. I just put out a new project called Unstoppable. It will be on iTunes and all that probably tomorrow. But I got the hard copies I've been pushing around the town. I got the shirts with the logo on them. You know what I'm saying? We got that's my logo. It's LR Entertainment, stands for loyalty and respect.
Yeah, we keep seeing them, but we ain't wearing them.
Hey, look, look, trust me, I promise you. I'm getting. Hey, look, I swear, I be doing so much.
My brain
comes to a freeze. So we got the blues. You know what I'm saying? I definitely support the ladies. So we got the gray with the pink. You know what I mean? And anybody at my social media, White Boy 757 on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, Robert Adams, White Boy in parentheses on Facebook. I'm gonna start setting it up to where I could pump these out to everybody. We got the all pink. You know what I'm saying? I got the I'll be wearing these. All. You know what I mean?
Just make sure you bring some when you come in November, man.
I'm gonna bring a whole backpack full of stuff, man.
You said it, backpack.
And it's the new project right here, man. It's called Unstoppable. Okay, there we go. I don't know if y'all can see that right there.
Yeah.
The last one was called Unbreakable, which you can find on iTunes, Amazon, all the Google Play, all those things. So I named this one Unstoppable, because it seemed like shit keep getting in the way, you know what I'm saying? But, you just, you're unbreakable, you're unstoppable, and you know what I'm saying? Nothing's getting in the way, you know what I'm saying? And this right here, like the opportunity y'all fellas gave me is like perfect example, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be more appreciative and also proud of myself at the same time for just sticking to what's in my heart and just going, you know what I'm saying? So,
as you should,
man.
You
know what I mean? Like I said, I hate that this part is over, but I'm so glad to get about this. Stop coming in at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I do know that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I guess we'll get into the last freestyle of the season, or for me anyway, until I come up there. So, let's rock. Tell me if I can hear it, man. If it's too loud or nothing. Y'all hear it?
I mean, he started with
a little staticky.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, it sound good.
Y'all hear it?
The first episode started with that.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I can't lie, they got me on the ropes again. Been in my whole damn life, so it ain't nothing new to me. Been through it all. You had to take me out. Red dot, headshot, only thing that you could do to me. Remember Jordan dunked from the free throw. Damn, that shit was amazing. You can see the magic on. Don't forget about that cold ass white boy. I'm buried from the line with my jacket on. Fuck that. I ain't about to let a sucker breathe. The humble shit is dead rats thinking they can breathe. Maybe over there, they don't really care. But hold your fucking breath when you walk beside of me. Stand up my whole life. I had it shit. The feds be no good. Keep laughing at the shit. Why you think the town be dried up? Yeah, that word leaked on the streets. Now they scared to fly up. Tighten the fuck up. Now, we'll get into it. We gotta take a verse. I ain't want you to tell. It was over with, you know what I'm saying? I just like that. They be doing, huh? The shit that I was doing was making my mom frown on me. Man, this shit hurt me to my soul, dog. Yeah, many times kids fell to the ground. Now I'm here. And I ain't never someone told me proud of me. Yeah, you can finally rest in peace now. I'm fully charged up. A motherfucking beast now. 16 years old in that parking lot. I fought 100 motherfuckers, got a motherfucking beat down. My OGs hate him so cocky in this bitch. And I'm sorry, big homie, I feel like Rocky in this bitch. Let me shine one time. Going full speed with no brakes. Damn, trying to stop me in this bitch. I'm over it, man. Remember, damn. Damn, man, goddamn.
Kill it, man.
The goddamn. That was the last one with it down. The volume fucked me up. How y'all can hear me? I can't really hear it, but you know what I'm saying? Damn.
It's still good money, brother.
Last bar, man. Damn. I'm mad about that.
That's good, man.
I'm having technical problems since I had this goddamn extra expensive goddamn interface. But damn. I get a crazy energy, man, when I get on this joint with y'all, man. Like,
that was amazing.
Yeah, you are.
Amazing. Clap it up.
It's gonna be a whole show for you, man.
Like, I just, man, this is like, I know this is what's gonna be something that open a lot of doors for me, and like I'm humbled, but I'm also I be cocky and arrogant as hell. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you know you're doing something that's not normal. You know, like they don't keep, like they ain't seeing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. Like I'm all in. Like I'm different. So I'm not gonna act like I'm regular. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like fuck that. Like I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got time for that shit no more. Cause that being humble shit sometimes like get you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit be in the way. And I've been like that way my whole life. So you just be like, fuck it, man. I'm about to explode. You know what I mean? All the other shit, like, I get back to that later. But first, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get through this door, you know what I mean? And do what I got to do. So that's kind of where I'm at with it now. Like I said, I took a lot of steps. I ain't where I want to be at. So therefore, I'm going to keep going. Like, this project, Shay, I think I sent you the songs like through the text or something.
Yeah, I got them all.
Like, you know, I'm not playing with this shit, man. Like, this shit I'm doing, this shit ain't regular, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, listen to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple homies over here the other night. Like, damn, you want something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it's things that you also told me, Shay, that that you know, let me know I ain't crazy. What I'm thinking is on point. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
like I know I'm going in the right direction, man. And I just want to let you know that the support you give me from day one, man, it's like it means more than a word can express. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I appreciate it so much, man. I just can't wait to come up there. You know what I'm saying? I know we got to pick a date for November.
Yeah.
And so
first Sunday in November, bro.
Well, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be up there before then just to come kick it with y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Come to the studios, man.
My grandma's up there in the city, so like I just, you know, she ain't got nobody, so I just need to get up there anyway and just, you know, check on her and then, you know what I'm saying, do things. I'm just ready to get the hell about this. Just tired of sitting in this bitch after 6 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I want to ask you, white boy. What's the first thing you doing? The first thing you're doing, they gonna cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like free. Cause like I mean, like, was it like? Cause like maybe I don't understand the whole thing. Cause like, was it like you really couldn't leave home? Did you have to be with somebody that you could go places or like
what it was? It work, really? Like, it's like, okay, I'm supposed to be working. I mean, I was kind of working. I was, you know what I mean? I kind of set it up to where I could maneuver how I wanted to maneuver, basically. And it's crazy because I'm almost over now. I can speak on the fucking. Like I had like the PO that handles the house arrest shit. He was like the most dickhead dude in the world. But for some reason, he just be looking at me. He's like, man, I don't know why the fuck I ain't locked you up yet. I just don't know why. And I'd be like, man, I'm just appreciative you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I just was started like, I don't know. Like I would just leave in the middle of the night, go get a Black and Mild because I was home alone. Like nobody, like he would call me. He would be like, what the fuck you doing? And I was like, girlfriend can't see me. She broke down the street. She was scared to get. And he was like, what the? He was like, are you fucking stupid? I was like, man, I'm running home right now. Like I was doing shit like that, and I was like, because I was losing it inside the house. My dad was out of town. My son was never there. If I, you know what I'm saying, I'm upright and I ain't got nothing to smoke or like, I was like, man, I'm getting up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing I'm dead ass wrong, and it's just like, it's crazy looking back, but it's like my PO, I think he see, even though he don't really know nothing about no rap music, especially me being white, and I got with the court for my violation, and somebody wrote a letter about, you know, like a management or something. So I'm just, the judge is looking at me like, what is this about your hip hop career? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, Your Honor, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you do to let them know that you ain't joking? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But like, it's cool. Like, and it really turned out to be a blessing. I mean, I got a show called the Home Confinement Series. I don't think that's ever been done before. So I'm happy about that. Like, I got my business right. Like I said, I was moving in the wrong direction completely with my music, like making the proper music. But the game was different. You gotta do shit yourself now. Ain't no rapping on the corner, 19, you know what I'm saying, you hot and puffy coming around here to scoop you out. It ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes come up with gimmicks and then blow up on the internet off the bull. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? And my sons, like they're 12 and 15, so they into the younger stuff, but they love my music and they clown. So you know, got their Slim Jesus blew up overnight. So now my son's clowning me. You know what I'm saying? Like. Damn, Dad, Slim Jesus better than you. I'm like, man, you don't sound like this fucking I'm like, you know, but I'm figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's different. Like, I don't have that bag I used to have when I was hustling. Like, I'm doing this shit with my heart, like, and just going, you know what I'm saying, the best I can. Like, it's frustrating, you know what I'm saying, but also know the other route is not where I want to go either. So I'm going to get there one way or the other soon, like, real soon. And you know what I'm saying? I did it my way. I didn't convert to what they want to hear, quote unquote. Like, how do you know what like the game used to have to be different. You had to stand out. Like that was a priority. I was like, now it's like, you know, blend in with this, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna happen. So, you know, when you realize that you don't got support because you're not blending in, like you gotta do shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's gonna mean something when I get to where I'm going, because I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing stopping it. That's for goddamn sure. Everybody know that. Don't get in front of this train. This shit ain't stopping. I'm full speed. I ain't got no brakes on right now. You know what I mean? So just slide, Clyde. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
Definitely, my brother. Respect to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Salute to you, bro.
brother.
I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate this opportunity, man. I love you guys, man. Like, this will forever be.
Definitely, bro.
You know,
Love is here too, man.
About this, man. Real shit.
I'll give you a call later on, my brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate
Absolutely.
every episode you was on, brother.
Every one of them, man. We missed you last week, man.
I appreciate it. It is an honor, man, to be able to invite me to this, man. I'm very thankful, man. Thank you.
Anytime,
Thank you,
my
brother. You be safe, man. That was White Boy 757, man. The Home Confinement Series live on the Heat Market Radio. Stuff like that, man. We're going to see that brother soon. You're going to see him live here in November. Stay tuned for updates on that, man.
It's kind of bittersweet, man.
I know. Way more sweet, though.
Feel sad, though. Like, I don't know. I feel kind of sad. I ain't going to front, but, you know, it is what it is, man. I wish him luck in everything he does, man. It's definitely going to be in November, and that's when shit is going to be crazy. I want a whole show for him, man. Like, I don't want not book nobody else. You understand? Like, I want to have him just... He deserves shit like that, you understand? So we're going to dedicate a whole show for him.
Yeah, man. You better be prepared, man. We might give you like 5 beats to go back to back.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't just gonna give you a whole episode and just give you one beat to freestyle off.
Not at all. Not at all. Should we bring a producer? Or
I don't know.
You want to bring something? I'll bring something for him?
Oh, look at Shay feeling Shay playing.
Nah, I'm saying I got to November. I know I'll have something for that by that time.
We're bringing Gio and Shay beats.
Let's do it, man.
Bring something too.
Yeah. Let's do it
Nothing
now.
co-produced by your cousin. Just one rec beat. And I want to get into that too, but not on here when we get on the ride home. Because I want to know what actually did you do on that beat? Because it was a sample and then drums. So what did you do?
You're not gonna talk about that.
For later.
Nice try. Nice try.
All right. Shook Diddy over here. Anyway, man, tune into the Heat Market Radio Show. We're gonna go into some videos, right? Now we got the man from the video, man, Viddy Beats, man. I'm hype. I got a whole bunch of questions. This man's been all over Facebook, all bunch of Twitter, and IG. So it's great, man. It's gonna be a great conversation. We got ALONZOFURY on his way. Great Heat Market Radio freestyle lined up a little later on the show. Tune in, guys. Shay Diggs, DJ Rec, Gio the Rican, Wet Pot. Let's go.
Girl, you caught my eye, I've been watching you. Yeah, girl, you know the drill when you come through. Your body on my body, baby. Hit you on FaceTime, like shawty pull up. Hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Like shawty pull up. Hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull up, hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull
up. Shorty looking nice in that sundress. Wonder how she look when she get undressed. Plus, you know a nigga got bands. She can ask while I'm throwing some cash. I know she know I'm a demon. Most of these niggas is fiending. You got a man, you could keep him. Don't want no wife, I just pipe for the evening. Don't got no time for that. The money I spend, girl, I grind for that. When he's spinning my vibe, shorty whine to that. Bring it back slow, girl, rewind for that. Shorty got addicted to the lifestyle. Count bread while she blowing out white clouds. When she starts to unzip her the mains, I feel like a zombie, she giving me brains.
Girl, you caught my eye, I've been watching you. Yeah, girl, you know the drill when you come through. Your body on my body, baby. FaceTime, like shawty pull up, hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Like shawty pull up, hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull up, hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull up.
Yeah. Sipping Patron, I see you scrolling through your phone. You see the friends on my V-Lone, but I just wanna take you home, cause you really turning me on, yeah. The way you moving that body, ride on it like a Ducati. I had to keep you beside me, yeah. She said she love how I dress. You Vinci the T like a dog in the flesh, yeah. Diamonds roll over my chest. Got options, baby, know I roll with them checks, yeah. She know I got the bag, and definitely know I got the swag. dance real good. I wanna see how she move when I'm on that ass like.
Girl, you caught my eye, I've been watching you. Yeah, girl, you know the drill when you come through. Your body on my body, baby. Hit you on FaceTime, like shawty pull up. Hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Like shawty pull up. Hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull up. Hit you on FaceTime, yeah. Shawty pull up.
What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me?
Raps can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam.
What you really want from me?
When all I really wanna do is see my little man.
What you really want from me?
Look, my baby mama said I ain't this shit, I disagree. Every time she get mad, she threaten me with my seed. I really hate the fact that she got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man. She listened to the lyrics I write, said she gon' play him in court and get me for my visiting rights. She said she gon' tell him my living is too flaky. She don't trust me with him, she fearing her son's safety. I blocked her on the gram and I still got her sick. She mad cause she caught me following my old chick. The way she say she hurt, you would think I'm beating on her. I'm in the studio, my girl think I'm cheating on her. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man. Raps.
What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me?
Yo, my baby mama said I ain't, I disagree. I copped his first kick, changed his ish and his pee. I put dollars under his pillow when he was asleep. I played the tooth fairy when he lost his first teeth. I just wanna see him happy. I laid down and made a baby. Let me stand up and be a daddy. I just wanna show him the finer things. I ain't a deadbeat that be wearing a daddy mask on Halloween. God should dead these brothers, but why Hallmark don't make cards for deadbeat mothers? Even though I run with the dogs, when it come to my little man, I just give him safety and love. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man. I can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, all I really wanna do is see my little man.
What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me? Hey yo! What you really want from me?
Can't stand the fact that they got me in this jam, when all I really wanna do is see my little man.
A wise man once told me, he said, hey, Hottie, man.
There we go. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Hattie Racks.
Shout out to Hattie Racks. Shout out to Dove. Shout out to that whole Racked Up Entertainment, man. We are back in the Heat Market Radio, man. We are here with Mr. Man from the video himself, Video on the Beat. Let's go, round of applause. I have to say, man, Rec has been trying to get you up here for a few weeks now. He's definitely been paying attention. I've been paying attention, especially to the confidence. That's the first thing I get. This guy's confident. Because as a producer, because I know you do the artist and producer side,
yeah,
you know, certain producers feel like that's one of the last things you get as a producer. Like when it comes to being an artist, they feel like that confidence is first, and then you could just like get the skill later. And as a producer, it feels like you get that confidence like as you go along. But it seems, yo, you just hitting the ball like, I'm nice. fuck with me. What makes you, not necessarily what makes you feel that way, but what makes you want to really say, yo, listen, I'm confident, my shit is hot. You guys need to listen to this. What's the story behind Video on the Beat?
First, I'm a product of hip hop. Like, you feel me? Like I grew up like in the golden era of hip hop. So like, it's second nature for me. Like I don't rap and I don't produce and shit to become famous. I do it because I love it. You feel me? Like, and it's just a passionate thing. Like, even if I don't make it big, I'll still do it to the end because I love it. You feel me? It's a passion thing for me. But a lot of people don't even know. Like, my videos went viral. Like, producing and shit like that. But I've been around for years. Like, on the scene. Like, I'm in a group called Dat Deal. I did my solo thing. You feel me? And like, I've been around for years. I was a dancer, heavy. You feel me? So like, I touched all aspects of entertainment. Like, I'm into fashion heavy. You feel me? So like, I do everything. So like, that's where the confidence comes, because like, I always get like, I get the negative feedback, but for the most part, like, a lot of people keep it real with me and just like, nah, yo, you talented.
Hell yeah.
I get that shit a lot. So like, it's real. It's easy for me. Like, I don't really try too hard. Like, I don't try too hard. And I just feel like if you just do what you love and shit, and you're passionate about it. Like, you feel me? People just gotta respect you. Like, that's it. They just gotta respect you.
I gotta tell you one thing, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I became an overnight fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll study your pages.
I appreciate
like,
it.
I'll be real with you. I just got back at the producing and whatever, but I just started to see what attracted me the most is you banging on the keys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and the energy you put into each one of the little videos, I was like, yo, he got more than just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that talent and the confidence. You have personality. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
Exactly.
That's that star quality.
And your beats is crazy too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. Like, a lot of the shits I've been hearing, like, you got like that. You play a lot of R&B, like, you know what I mean, like the '90s joints, and I was like, yo, this kid, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely doing that shit. What gives you that inspiration?
That's just my soul. Like, my dad is a producer. He was a producer in the industry for years.
Okay.
Shit. Like, just growing up, always hearing, like, my pops used to sample like the Spinners and like the Four Tops, Delphonics, Barry White, Angela Winbush, Angela Beaufort, like all of them people. Like, I know about all of that shit. Like, I know about all of it because I grew up on it. So my soul is trapped. Like, you feel me? It's back there, it's stuck. So like, whenever we be in the parties and shit, and niggas is playing that trap shit, I be in there like, it's fire. But when a '90s joint come on, I be like, yo, it feel good to me. It feel good. So I be in the spot like, it feel good. Like, you feel me? So like, that's why I do it. Like, for me, I just be. It's a soul thing. I try to tell people a lot. Like, a lot of people ask me like, yo, why you how you make beats like that? Or yo, I be like, nah, it's just my soul.
Now, do you prefer the hardware over the software? Because I see you using a little bit of both.
Both. I could do both. I know how to use both.
Now, what's your preference though? What do you really, you know what I'm saying? Because I see it's crazy. It's videos.
More convenient. The modern way is more convenient, but I still do it like a 90s producer would do it. Like, basically like how like Pete Rock and like my pops and like Premier, how they used to produce. You got to make a beat to the Metro Meter click.
There you go.
You feel me? It's a natural thing. A lot of people nowadays, the producers and shit, they just like paste, copy, paste, and just put it there and drag, and you feel me? I don't do that. I can't really get the real feel if I'm doing that.
Thank you, my brother, for being here. Just thank you for being here and saying this. I've been feeling this shit since we started this show.
So what came? Well, cause say like you're an embodiment of hip hop. Was it like everything came in stages? I guess like first the artist, first the producer, first the and then the fashion, or was it times where you felt like, yo, I've done this, now I gotta do this, and now I gotta do that?
So with us, like with me and shit, how I started as a artist, like I was originally in a group called Dat Deal. That's the group or whatever. Me and my brother. It was me, my brother, and my sister. We was like 6, 7, and 8 when we put out like our first mixtape. and shit like that. Like my pops used to write rhymes for us, tell us how to deliver, tell us how to you gotta say this with feeling. He taught us all that. We got the groundwork and shit. So like just I started off as a rapper, and that's my first love. Like, you feel me? I'm a rapper for real. I really rap. Like a lot of people just be in here just doing it like it's a temporary thing for them. They just trying to pop, or they just trying to get in there for the money. I'm a rapper for real. Like I do all of that shit. So like, but it started way back when I started rapping when I was 6 years. So like I'm 28 now. So I got like 20 years in doing this shit. Like, you feel me?
So you being a rapper, I don't want to say, I don't know exactly the time span when you started. Did you start producing as soon as you started rapping, or did
nah,
it took a little while?
Yeah, because my dad was producing my stuff as an artist. So like I always knew how to do it. Like me and my brother, we always knew how to like produce, but we didn't do it because we had a producer that was producing hits for like celebrities. Like, you feel me? So like we was just like, yo, we don't need to produce. Like, we got him to do it for us. But we always knew how to do it.
And doing it, do you feel like more satisfied now because you're actually, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I always like that's crazy you asked that, because like like every time I hear a old sample or something like that, I always be like, damn, I wish I could just make a beat out of that shit. Yo, I just want to do that over. And then like I just started doing them shits, and I'm like, yo, this shit fire. And everybody like, yo, this shit's fire. Like, I'm like, yeah. And I just started doing them, and then I started getting mad attention, mad shares, I'm like, oh shit, like, maybe I'm not bugging, because a lot of people told me, like, yo, that 90 shit you doing, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Like, that's not what's popping no more. And I'm like, yo, bro, I could bring it back with the modern day feel. You feel me? I could do it. I know I can, because like I just feel it. I know I can. Like, you feel me? So I followed that shit. Right? You feel me? I follow my heart. So
dope shit.
That shit is popping right now.
Dope.
Now, is it safe to say that Kanye is a big influence on you? So being on both sides of the spectrum, and forgive me if I word this wrong, right? Because it seems like the energy, the beats, gives me that old Kanye, right? The vibe, the presentation, the demeanor gives me like that somewhere between like my Dark Twisted Fantasy and Yeezus and like new Kanye. What's your favorite part of Kanye? And what's your favorite era Kanye? Do you like him as a whole? Like, you just ride with him the whole way and you agree with everything he does and says? Is there a particular time of Kanye that you like more than the others? Because I like the beats gives me that whole college dropout type feel. What's your favorite Kanye era?
All the Kanye. Like, you feel me? Kanye is he's misunderstood. What's misunderstood don't need to be explained. Like, you feel me? Like, he's one of them type of people. He's 10 years ahead of his time. That's how I am. You feel me? Like, he's doing shit, and then people just like, yo, he's bugging. And then 10 years later, you see what he was doing is happening now. You feel me? So like Kanye, like it's evolution. Kanye can't be college dropout Kanye right now because he did it already. Y'all stuck there. He did it already. He's not gonna repeat himself. He can't keep giving y'all the same thing. Yeah, then that means he's gonna be stagnant. Like, you feel me? Even Hov said it. If you wanna hear my old shit, cop my old albums. You feel me? I can't be Reasonable Doubt right now. I mean, it's evolution. So I rock with everything Kanye do. I love how he's trying to dab into fashion. But a lot of people don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like, with the whole Kanye West thing, that's a promotional scheme. Feel me? It's marketing. Like, I'm big on marketing. I know how to attract the masses. So I do that. You feel me? A lot of people just be, yo, I don't care if y'all think I'm better than Kanye. I'm not. My goal is not to be better than Kanye.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like, and honestly, my influence is from my pops. Like, my pops was doing that before Kanye. Even if you go on my pops page, you got Swiss Beats on all his posts, commenting and all that shit right now. So like I got it from him. My pops was one of the people doing all the soulful shit and bopping in the studio, and I was a little kid, like, and like, oh my God, that's like, what the hell? So like, I got that from him, but the way I twist up my samples and change the pitch and the tones and shit like that, it remind people of Kanye. So I compared it to Kanye as a marketing strategy, and I know everybody's gonna bash me, but it's cool. I don't care, like, cause I'm gonna tell people that I'm 10%. I don't care. I don't care what people think about me.
I guess the people talking sparks a debate.
Once they talking, you doing something.
Definitely. Now you with you incorporating production, emceeing, and your fashion all together. You feel? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I gotta salute you for that because I see, like I said, I'm overnight fan looking at all your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I see that you're not just the average. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have you have a perception of where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like ahead of time.
Yeah.
And it's noticeable. You understand what I'm saying? In everything you're doing, you feel that how long do you feel it's gonna take you to get to where you want to be? Like I know you really can't put a time frame on things.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're closer, rather closer than
right
further?
now. Yeah, right now. It's hard for somebody like me because I'm an individual. Like, you feel me? So I'm a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how I'm doing it. You feel me? Even like girls that I dealt with and shit in the past are just like, yo, but man, why you do that? And why you like, yo, I can't really explain it to you. Like, it's what I want to do. A lot of people like what I do, but they won't do it because they don't want that criticism.
Yeah.
You feel me? They don't want to be themselves. Like, if you like something, do it. Don't be afraid. Be yourself. You feel me? You be respected the most when you be yourself. You don't need to follow, so you don't need to fit in. You feel me? Just be yourself. Man.
Is there a lot of support from your pops, or he's like, yo, you know what?
Hell yeah,
let him stand on his
major.
own and do his own thing?
Major support. Like, you feel me? We a team. Like, that's why we the dominant team. Like, you feel me? Me and my pops, my brother. Like, we've been doing this music shit all our life. Like, it's emotional for me. Like, yeah, I put up a post on Instagram in tears and all that over this because, like, nobody really know like how much I really want this.
Yeah.
Like, I do it for real.
Definitely.
For real. Like,
Definitely.
So, like,
I
it's
respect
everything
that,
for
bro.
me. Like,
Gotta respect that, bro.
Yeah, man.
DJ Reg, you had a question?
Yeah. So for your rapping side, who inspired you to start off? Besides your dad, who else inspired you to start rapping?
Nas the greatest.
Dope.
Pac. You feel me? Like, hey, Nas the best, bro. I was listening to NWA when my mom just used to tell me to turn it off. It's too many curses. Turn that off, like, you feel me? And I used to sneak and put it on in the middle of the night, like, and all the words. When the movie came out, NWA joined Straight Outta Compton, I was in the movie theater singing every song. They like, yo, how this nigga know all the songs? I'm like, yo, I was been on NWA, like, you feel me? Even when the Pac movie came out, I was just like, I know what's gonna happen next, without even seeing the movie. Like, but that's just me being a product of hip hop. For me, I just like, I'm a fiend.
So all of Nas, like, you have a favorite album that he brought out?
I mean, come on, Illmatic, bro.
All right, everybody has that one, like, that everybody has specific one. So, like, everybody loves Nas, and Nas is a very great artist. Like, between him and Jay-Z, like, Nas has more political and everything else when it comes to his rapping and his message.
Nas, I think Nas was the better rapper, but Jay-Z is the better artist. Feel me? And like I said, Nas is my favorite rapper, but I'm not biased. Jay-Z's the better artist. Like, if I was at A&R, I would sign Jay-Z because he came with the package. Like, you feel me? Like, he already know what he wanted to do. Nas was just a rapper. You feel me? So he's a fly nigga from the hood.
See, I don't know, because I got to interject there, because when Nas came out, like, no one, Nas is an innovator when it comes down to his style of rapping. Before him, it was Rakim, but you see, you had a mixture of Kane, you had Rakim, you had, you know what I mean, like a whole bunch of people who Nas used the formula, but Nas took it to more of a street, you know what I mean, like a street perception of rap. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I could credit Jay-Z for being an all-around package artist. I'll never take that away from him. But as far as being a true artist, like a fan and really, really, you know what I'm saying, a student of hip hop, I gotta give it to Nas.
Nas is most definitely Nas is more of a student to hip hop. His favorite rapper is Rakim. You feel me? He's the God MC.
Definitely.
Feel me? Like, of course, like but Jay-Z just, he's the man. Like, you feel me? He came and Reasonable Doubt is incredible.
Yeah. Reasonable
Doubt is incredible. You feel me? Like, he was ahead of his time too, as far as being a rapper.
But it was most might say it was a flop when it came out. It was like something like in hindsight, and like, you know, like it had that cult following, and then he dropped Volume 2, and then niggas stopped paying attention, and then that whole story. But let me ask you this: what are the pros and cons? Because you say, like, you guys been in a group since you were guys like like toddlers, for lack of a better term. What's the pros and cons of like just growing up in the industry?
That shit weird, bro. Like, you know, the end. I wouldn't even really say I wouldn't really say I grew up in the industry. You feel me? Like, I grew up with a pops that was an industry producer, but like, we didn't really get the opportunity to really like be around them as artists. You feel me? We was like DMX and them, they used to be at my crib, but we was little kids. We wasn't really like full blown artists yet at the time. So like we like, you feel me? Even when Nicki Minaj used to come over and all that, my pops got Emil signed to The Rock. You feel me? But like we never really was fully blown. Like right now, like the way we are as artists, we doing our own thing. You feel me? We doing what we want to do. So now it's being seen and it's being heard a different way than like somebody writing for us or somebody producing for us, and we produce the sound we want, and we wear the clothes we want. We do whatever we want to do, and we get a different effect now. You feel me? From the people and shit. So, but I wouldn't really say I grew up in the industry. Like everybody know about shit.
Well, let me reword it. What was the benefit and well, I guess the pros and cons of growing around that environment?
Because a lot of I see what you're saying. Yeah. A lot of people, well, growing up, a lot of people always would come to us to you could teach us how to engineer, or yo, we need some beats, or like even like people run down on us all the time, like, you feel me, or just to want to talk to us just because they know we rap, and we was one of the group of kids that was rapping before rapping got popping. Like it's a craze right now. Like everybody's a rapper. We was one of the kids in middle school with a mixtape out, and everybody like, yo, y'all rap. In first grade, my teacher let me rap to the class. Like, I thank her for that a lot. That was like my first performance. You feel me? In first grade, like Miss Hawkins. You feel me? So like, after that, all the kids would be in school like, yo, he's a rapper. You know what I mean? But it was something that we grew up doing. Like, it was like a job for us. My teacher, that's how it happened, because she was like, yo, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, a rapper. She said, you know how to rap? Like, I thought it was normal. Yeah, like, I rap.
I did that shit for my 4th grade class. It was like it was 5 of us, so we just said, well, let's make a rap. Like, everybody just spit something about each borough. So I was at, I think 4th or 5th grade. We just rapping. Then I just hated how I sounded, and then like in the 8th, 9th grade, I was like, I'm just make these beats. I don't like how I sound.
I'll tell you a funny story. My grandpops used to be an entertainer in like the fucking hotels and Poconos and shit, the resorts. So they could have me come up and shit. And they had like a little piano on the stage and shit like that, and they were playing the piano, and I was breakdancing on the stage and shit. Hell, these white niggas looking at me like I was fucking crazy. Like, kids doing on this fucking stage.
What is that he doing up there?
I was like 7 years old. I got mad all dirty and shit like that. I still had to stay for dinner and all that. It was crazy though.
That's crazy.
It's the culture, man. It's the culture that brings us here. It's the culture that brought us together. That's a nice segue to what you're about to do, man.
So tell us about the song "Can I Rap?"
Oh shit! All right, Can I Rap? I did an album last year called "Stuck in the '90s." Like I said, I've been on this shit. Feel me? I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it because it's, you feel me? I've been on it. I put an album out. Matter of fact, I didn't even drop the album. I dropped a few songs. That album called "Stuck in the '90s," and that joint was one of them on there called "Can I Rap?" And one day I was in the studio, and like my pops got like a whole bunch of tapes, like on the cassettes, but I got cassette tapes. So I went through the cassette tapes and I found instrumentals that he did, and I converted it from the tape joint onto the computer, cause that beat was so fire and it had the grit. It had the grit. So I was like, oh shit, I need that. So I took it and I put it in the Pro Tools, and then I just did that joint called "Can I Rap?"
Filtered it out, like the hissing and all that?
Nah, I gotta leave it. I left it in there.
I say, hell yeah, you gotta leave it.
The grit, the record spinning, the shit. Yeah.
You bring that with you? You got that with you? That song?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that joint is fire, son. Yeah. It's
we
fire.
have a video for that, right?
Yes.
I remember. Why don't you introduce it, man? Let's just segue into that, man.
This joint right here is called "Can I Rap?" You know, from Stuck in the '90s. You already know, Viddy.
Let's go. He market.
Yo, Spunk. This joint is called "Can I Rap?" Can I rap? But can I rap though? Word. Yeah, know what I'm saying? We gon' bust this shit like this for the 1-6. But I'm stuck in the 90s shit. Viddy. Yo, a old soul Illuminati couldn't snatch. Old heads busted chops, they did karate with the cracks. Catch a body when I rap. Bitch body like Serena, like her sister with them rats. Killer. Niggas fold when it's hot out, pull a drop out. Niggas plotting when I pop out, never know it like the cops out. Real niggas either dead or in jail, the fake pump faking. Niggas tellin' a lot, wish I could duct tape it. My hood was cycling that rusty Glock. Bitches trifling, I fucked a lot. The bitch you wifing popping off a top. Niggas been nice before the halter tops. 30 bitches from the projects, pallied up. All I know is bathing Nate, drugs and some 7-Up. Rugged shit, 40 below's where I could stash at. Holes in my attic with bingo stashed the crack at. This oxy fucking up my piss test, my click up next. She said fuck me, I'm the reason that your bitch loves sex. Know what I'm saying? Yo, the system made us evil, lust like a fuck bitch. I only hung around my clique, my fam on some thug shit. I don't need weed to proceed. I fuck with thoughts with kingpin poppers with dope dreams. But dreams get shot down like duck hunt. Politicians rule the world, listen, I ain't tripping like a dust blunt. Word up. This right here is for that 1-6. For, you feel me? Stuck in the 90s. Try to tell these niggas, man, listen to them bars and shit like that, man. We came a long way. Video. You know what I'm saying? A role model. A superhero, nigga. Video. The mastermind, nigga. What up?
Here we go, there you go, here we go, there you go, here we go. They ain't know I had the keys. Wait for it, hey. Wait for it. Don't walk. Let's get it. They ain't know I had the keys. Trying to make me a squeeze. Ran through 40 G's, and that was just a little piece. Millionaires be the dreams. The daydreaming, get your cake up. Wake up, live a fast life, get your pace up. Making the bag, running it up. That gingerbread man, scraping the pan. Beach with the sand, she catching the tan, she know I'm the man. Shout out my fans, running the block, hugging the corner. B-boy stands, turn up for the fam, milli the gang, 100 the land. They know who I am, live on my plan. Caught in the jam, get out this motherfucker quicker than I ever can. And I go and put her on to Neverland, and I can make her fly like I'm Peter Pan. Tinkerbell, you niggas is made up of fairy dust. This a premonition, it ain't hard to tell. I've been in my bag and I'm moving up. Hold on 1 second, they feeling the presence. I pull in this positive energy. I done made records on records, it's nothing to make them. It comes from inside of me. The gods in the heavens, they guided me. I trust the person inside of me. Let it go in the breeze. Every day of the week. Up for hours, I don't sleep. Stay strong, no weakness. Turning up on the weekend. Born ready, I don't need them. I don't do this for no reason. Living legend in the making. I'ma make it to them stages. Young nigga had to level up. I done been through too many stages. Black rose grew up the pavement. Guaranteed I'ma take it. Look at you, like what you doing. Try to tell them I see through. Niggas said they try to fool you. I done did it all. Ain't shit that they doing is new to me. I done played the game for the fun of it. Yeah, I entertain it foolery. Shine off with my jewelry. Niggas know, yeah, I'm doing me. Millie fam, yeah, we been a team. On the road, the riches get the green. They ain't know I had the keys. Trying to make me a squeeze. Ran through 40 G's, and that was just a little piece. Millionaires be the dreams. The daydreaming, get your cake up. Wake up, live a fast life, get your pace up. Picking the bag, running it up. That gingerbread man, scraping the pan. Beach with the sand, she catching the tan, she know I'm the man. Shout out my fans, running the block, hugging the corner. B-boy stands, turn up for the fam. Yeah.
fence. Millie the game, 100 the land. They know who I am.
Benji Fields was popping, popping, popping.
Yeah. It's too much cocaine.
Ever had to whip the coca in a fiend house? Put the ice in that motherfucker, the fiend's out. Sweating, trying to whip a pie and do it 20 times. See the butter, make it back, put it all in dimes. Nothing's anonymous, two-tone in my kind of whip. Just look at the rollie, the ice is a different kind of brick. Just look at the chain and the ring is a different kind of flip. Poppy got 100, he got some more different kind of hit. You tried your best and you guessed it, I got a Smith & Wesson. You got the message like pretty, got it applying pressure. You moving wacky, get whacked for it, I'm paranoid. But if I hit you, you disappearing, the gun toss. Moves for my niggas, bosses, we call it loyalty. Dues for my niggas, you hit the head and the body weak. Do it by yourself, don't worry about nobody telling. You gotta see a pussy nigga, real nigga smelling. I'm just telling straight facts. Lucas was a straight rat, Rico was a fucking snitch. How anonymous is that? Everybody got indicted cause you niggas telling. Looking up to Nicky Barnes, just a bunch of storytellers. I see the flash from them cameras, ain't no red carpet. Making hand-to-hand sales cause they been watching. Bricks in that Nike bag, looking like a Nike box. We the reason why you wear them Nike Techs and Nike shots. Trapping all night till that motherfucking sun up. Fuck the blue and white, DTs want the gunners. Kim been whipping since she was 11 with her father. Now she 50, she can probably whip you 50 by tomorrow. Moving pieces on the daily, I ain't talking cars. Frost fronted on them, got a beamer with these drug bars. You niggas satisfied with meals and a couple sneakers. My niggas satisfied with meals, we forever eating. You looking at the newest Pablo mixed with Mrs. Blanco. I supply the game, they just call me Pretty Chapo. Ain't anonymous, I'm fresher when the feds watching. This is real life, my management is still chopping. Yeah.
Lord. Holla at me about that. Retired drug dealers. This for y'all. What else you gonna do when you starving, nigga? Eat. Yeah.
Dedicated to the real. Feel me though.
Right. Soak the pain up, flesh cools off in the rain. We done lost more than we probably ever would gain, and I never complain. Got the nerve, think we the same. I speak to the flame. My wings lift my feet off these planes. Is my words in other ways, the kids know what I mean. Think you living like us, I show you what you ain't seen. The bodies floating up the stream, up the block, another teen got shot. You just rapping, chasing a dream. Type to type, never find your way to the light. Quick to click up, I beat you players up on the mic. It's Kimbo Slice, left jab followed by punchlines. You down now, looking for one time, send help. The SB's crossing arm in the leg. Major limb in my paper thin, flying away. My mind speeds like a cigarette boat trafficking, yay. You probably ran off on your plug. Mine's paid. My uncle died, I cried just one of them days. Threw my shades on and made me some plays, cause the money don't stop. I was broken afraid, and I imagine it the same as you lay in your grave. Oh no man, follow no path that was paved. My daughter be straight, and all my homies out getting paid. They wonder about Feeve and everything I'm looking to say, cause I'm a conduit. Perform like I'm running on straight car fluid. You feel what I'm saying, you put your heart to it. Here for a bigger cause though. It ain't about what you looking at, playboy. Things bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? There's no more Mr. Nice Guy. We riding out. Hey yo, they heard about the Spanish speaking kid from the east who be rhyming like his mouth full of feet, kicking shit, my poetry deep. You still struggle with a freestyle. My pen warms up on the backstroke for like 3 miles. See how? We ain't even flowing the same. Heard he talk, I don't get these cats my government name. It's UFO, high enough to be a government plane. Off the radar, this ain't for complex or fatal. This is glass pipes being burned by your neighbors. I hear you preaching about your women and your haters, but tell me something that I don't know. Like is heaven the place all my homies won't go? Real talk when I rap, you say the dad. My dark cousin's still waiting on cabs. My other one is still waiting for his dad. Lil' bro got a job and I'm glad, cause I was about a week away from tossing a little nigga a half. I walk through Def Jam with gas, making sales to the staff. My homies on the side got some hard in the stash. Still stuck in the matrix, basic like 5th grade math. Plus I put my whole foot in your ass. Don't blink, your eyelid can tie my shoestrings. Dr. Martin Luther feed the way I do things. Your eyelids can tie my shoestrings. Dr. Martin Luther feed the way I do things. You heard? It's the high. Drew, we going to the top, bro.
Not an angel in the sky. Restless wood, restless, devastate my soul.
All right. There we go, man. We live, we tuned in. We back, the Heat Market Radio. Shout out to Video on the Beat, aka Man from the Video. Just had chopped up with him if you're tuning in right now. But right now we got this young brother, what do you say, Chicago born, Bronx raised on the bar?
Basically.
There we go, man. Met him, he came through my studio. Shout out to Blue Note Stu BX. Did a couple sessions with him. Amazing lyricist, good energy. And I was taken back when, I found out that he makes his beats, himself. So I want a big Heat Market Radio round of applause for ALONZOFURY, y'all. Daddy had words, but his daughter with him. It's amazing thing, man. So how you feel, man, on this nice Sunday, man?
Feeling good.
You can move it back and forth if you like. Feel comfortable and all that.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm just out here on the grind trying to get to it how I get to it, How y'all doing today?
Excellent.
We living, man. Enjoyment. Another Sunday. Like I was telling you outside, man, we do this every Sunday.
Yeah.
And how, I've been meaning to have you up here, but I didn't just want to have you up here. I didn't want to, I wanted to be something special.
Right.
Took me a while, shout out to Rec for giving us the great pair, you know what I'm saying, today.
The
So
one
dope.
thing he's ever done right.
There we go. So I just wanted to tell the people, when you say Chicago born and, Bronx raised, like how, what's the time span, tell people about yourself.
All right. Well, I was born in Chicago, 1987. So I moved around a lot when I was a kid. I moved to Louisiana. I stayed there for like a year. But I moved to New York, I want to say, when I turned 10. And then I've been in the Bronx, ever since. I've been back and forth to Chicago, ever since. So I kind of got the best of both worlds, I guess you can say. Yeah.
You had early Chicago memories, as far as hip-hop?
Honestly, back then, I don't think hip hop was really that big. It was really more like house music and stuff like that. Like my dad was a house DJ, so that's all I used to hear growing up. He used to spin freestyle music and shit. So,
because I know that was basically when it was started in the 70s or whatever, but mid 80s, that's the pinnacle rise of when it was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So there was no kind of nothing out there.
Not that I heard of.
Wow.
I swear. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I was young back then, so.
Okay. Were you living in white neighborhoods?
Nah, I was in the hood.
No hip hop in the hood in Chicago.
Listen, my family used to listen to just. They're very like selective with their music. They don't. When I was around, they didn't let me hear like shit with a lot of cursing. So.
Okay. But there was MTV, you know. I mean, well, nah, there
we
wasn't.
didn't have cable.
Yeah, there was.
We didn't have no money like that.
Shay's like befuddled. He's like,
nah, I'm amazed, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm amazed. I thought like the craze just hit everywhere at once, but nah, that's all good.
How is that though? Because like you said, like you went from the Bronx to Chicago, like back and forth. Did you start noticing like a strong difference? Did you see some similarities? Because I'm pretty sure. New York rap and Chicago rap when you were 10 is a lot different like right now.
Yeah.
How is that and how did you kind of take it and help mold you into what you are right now?
Well, I want to say that the musical side came from my dad's side. I kind of lost touch with that side of the family until I was like 12. So when I started hearing like my older cousins rapping and stuff like that, their music is more drill, trap kind of feel. Like they basically talk about the things that they really do.
Yeah.
And then here in New York, it's just like it's the same thing, but it's kind of a different experience. Like the guys here want to be the best lyricists. They want to be the best. They want to be better than everybody. They just want to put on a beat and just rap. Like Chicago is more storytelling. Sometimes they get too detailed with their stories, but it's a lot of storytelling and I'm gonna do this to you and I'm gonna do that to you. That's basically the difference. Like.
So, going back to back in the day,
back to this absence of hip hop.
Yeah, nah, I'm not even gonna touch. What was the first rap record you ever heard?
Honestly, the first rap record I ever heard was here in New York. It was "I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto" by Tupac.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so,
"Are You Still Down" had just came out that year, and there was this. I used to have a neighbor named Joe, and it was like a double cassette because tapes were still coming out back then.
Okay.
And yeah, I used to have that on repeat all the time.
So that was one of your influences then?
Yeah. Oh hell.
Yeah, I could tell because some of the songs, the one I just mentioned, "The Pain."
Yeah, Hunger Pains. Yeah.
Sounds like something that Yeah, that's dope.
That's kind of crazy since like you take a song like one of Heaven Got a Ghetto, and like it seems like you Chicago, then you moved to Louisiana, moved to New York, and it seems like you had a lot of changing environments.
Yeah.
But it seems like you rep the Bronx more, or do you say like, yo, I'm just from everywhere? Or you like, yo,
I definitely,
or do you cross the forearms and what I'm saying, you throw the X in the air and shit.
I definitely think that I would represent the Bronx more because the Bronx is like where I kind of went through all my experiences. I went through some shit in Chicago too, but it was more so here because I was living here. So like everything from fights, gang shit, block shit with my family, all that shit happened in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Dope.
Now, going through all of that and being at the Bronx, did you really fully like appreciate like that this was like the home of where everything started? You know what I'm saying? Like did you embrace the culture the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to word it, but maybe did you get like an overall like being an all experience of like, yo, this is, you know what I mean? This is where I'm at now. This is where the culture started. This is, I got to represent like to the fullest. Did you take it that serious like when you started rhyming? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, well, yeah, I would like to believe I did, but honestly, that's not even really what inspired me to rap. Like, honestly, I was a huge hip hop head, but I didn't really listen to New York artists like that. I like everybody from the West Side. I swear, I know it's weird.
Jesus Christ.
It's weird. I feel like Ice Cube is the GOAT. Like, I swear to God, like that's just me though.
No, he's dope.
He's
MC.
top 5.
No,
that is
I cannot take nothing away.
A strong
old
debate
Ice
could be
Cube,
held.
not
No.
new. I mean,
Yeah, old Ice Cube. Yeah.
the Predator Ice Cube.
When he
Lethal
just came off
Injection.
NBA, NWA, as soon as he just came out, because he had that hate in him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, he was ready to kill
yeah.
the world. Like that was one of my favorite albums too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely was.
and that jacking for beats. Oh my God, nobody ever did that before at that time. He was ahead of his time with that
way
one.
ahead.
So
Definitely way ahead, and he is a great lyricist. That is somebody to be proud of, like to put up there. Yeah, definitely. But as far as New York MCs, man, like nobody. You know what I mean? Like,
I like Nas.
I was about to say that. I was like, yo, just throw in the generic.
Might as well.
Might as well.
You know,
Nah,
just,
not even
like,
generic.
Yeah, Hov,
I really like
X.
I really like Nas. Like It Was Written. That's my favorite album to me. Like that song I Gave You Power when he's talking from a perspective of a gun. Yo, that was nobody's ever.
Incredible.
That shit is fire.
Okay, but let me ask you this now.
Nah, that's
From
amazing
Bronx.
storytelling, man.
Yeah.
How about KRS-One? That man doesn't even get acknowledged in
He
this building.
doesn't.
Sometimes,
And he's nice.
and destroys me.
He's nice.
'Cause that song, I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna
No,
let
it's
you go. But the song "Oh Yeah," you ever heard that?
Nah.
Where he jumps into different characters. Like no one's ever done that either. As far as he metaphorically, like spiritually transforms himself into like Huey Newton,
Right.
all of these, you know what I mean, revolutionary people, and spits a verse like if I was that person. It's something that's I've never heard anybody do to this
I'm
day.
gonna go back and listen to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Definitely do that. Definitely.
But
do that.
I wasn't really heavy on KRS-One, although I do like. Obviously, everybody liked "The Bridge Is Over." I love that song.
Of course.
And that song that he did Nelly with, I forgot the name of it.
Oh man,
that was a different kind of monster.
Yeah,
I heard that the other
definitely
day. I was
that
like,
definitely
"Ooh."
was. He definitely destroyed him with that.
Yeah.
So like elementary, none of that other stuff, man. Like I'm just trying to work with you here, bro. But no, don't worry about it though. I'm just fucking.
No.
Scholar Rock would be sad.
That's all in my mind. That's the only thing that's going through my mind right now.
Like I don't
That's
know.
a whole nother story, man.
I don't know. My taste is just like completely different. Like even with my style, nobody believes me, but Drake is the reason why I rap. How I rap.
I would have never got that, bro.
I know.
I would have never got that.
Because when I first
freestyle later is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be so
Definitely is.
diverse. I can't wait.
Yeah. But when I first started, I used to just like think I have to talk about guns and I'm gonna do this if you bump me wrong and don't even look at me that way. I was saying shit like that, but I mean, we all have a past, but I wasn't like that at that point because my daughter was just born and shit. So he was the first person to show me like, yo, you could talk about other things other than street shit. Like, wow, I didn't know that. So
yeah, but LL had that quality too.
I mean, yeah, but I don't like.
See, this is the thing. All right,
as long as they get the message, man, you can't hate the messenger.
No,
right?
I'm not.
Kind
But,
of,
all right, students of hip hop, I believe. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing out on you. I'm just saying, like, like everything I always say, if you're gonna be a master at certain things in your life, I believe you have to do the history on things. You know what I'm saying? And just,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like go back and like, all right, because there's artists that I'm not gonna lie to you. People who came to me long time ago. Yo, E40. I'm like, hell no.
Hell
E40,
no.
Hell no.
Hell
But,
no.
but I will say this: if you dissect some of his lyrics, I guarantee you, yo, there's times in his records that have me like, holy shit! It almost, you know what I mean? Like I almost got, I don't want to make the distinct comparison to pun, but there's metaphors and there's ways that he was using it that was like similar to pun. You know what I mean? And pun was influenced by E40. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that was like, yo, and then you listen to what the man is saying. You know what I mean? Like it's really about that. It's like you could always see an artist and be like, nah, I can't, mess with him because of this song. And that song will scar you internally. Like, yo, I'll never listen to him because I heard that. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll never give none of his records or nothing, you know what I mean, the benefit of the doubt. You understand what I'm saying? But meanwhile, my whole point is if you go back and you track, you know what I mean, just do a little research like, yo, you know what, I'm going to give him a shot. One day you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, maybe boom. And you might get influenced or might even really realize, yo, you know what, the same way you felt about Drake. You know what I mean? Like that way. I would have never made that distinction with you because the way I'm hearing your music, like I said, that's why I said, Pac, for you, the way you rhyme, to me, that's where I got that from. I was like, all right, because the song, like I was telling you, it more or less has that way. But I think, if more rappers were to really do more research and like the older rappers, you know what I mean? Like they would really find, you know what I mean? Like people in there that could influence them even more, you know what I mean? And inspire them even more. Not to say nothing about you.
Nah, that's good to keep an open mind. I might just start doing that.
I would say this then, and I'll even pose it to you, Shay, on like a different level. I'm gonna tell you right now, if there was an album, because like in high school you need to do like required reading, right? Mm-hmm. If there was a required listening, you say, okay, in order to understand me, Alonzo Fury, you got to hear this album.
Great question.
What would be that album? And then you, Shay, if somebody was to understand you as a listener and a fan, what would that album be for you? So, yo, if you want to see what my taste is, because like, I'm saying, the ride over here was talking about taste.
Yeah, definitely.
What would be, this is a full embodiment, and I'm sorry that I'm making it just for one album, But
yeah. I'm like,
I
I'm
said
thinking because it's like
hard.
so many.
No, because if I give you a legitimate, okay, pick 3, we're gonna be here forever.
I know,
No, definitely.
right.
So
Definitely.
pick one, because I could tell you, as a producer, I don't know. It's like and probably gonna it's probably a toss up between like Get Rich or Die Trying and Reasonable Doubt, because somewhere with like Reasonable Doubt, I had to give you like that street shit. Some of it a little polished, some of it more like smooth and mellow, or as like Shay likes to call it, elevator music, right? And then Get Rich or Die Trying, because I grew up and I was a freshman, sophomore in high school, and that was the first album that I listened through straight through from that came out when I heard it, that I legitimately liked each album, and it taught me the value of track listing, of momentum, and also like, yo, this guy got shot 9 times, but he could still have fun with a song like PIMP. You know what I'm saying? So enough about me. Alonzo Fury. What's the required listening to understand
like
Alonzo
right
Fury?
now or like back
anything?
Anything? Damn, that's
from
good
something that
question.
inspires you, from something that
outside artists for him. I thought you was talking about his personal music.
No, outside.
I don't even have an album. I don't
Okay,
even
okay.
but,
outside artists. That's like, yo, you gotta listen to, fucking So Far Gone from Drake to understand me. For example.
Okay, I will pick between 2. Starvation 3 by Ace Hood.
Yeah.
And Tupac, Are You Still Down?
Great.
Because those are like the most 2 like painful albums that I've ever heard. Like as far as people someone expressing their pain and everything that they went through, and those are things that inspire me to become the artist that I am now. So I just like, I don't know, maybe I'm a depressing person, but I just like to hear real shit. I like to
You want to hear shit you can relate to.
Exactly.
You're not listening for fantasy. You're not listening for an escape. You're listening for some sort of reflection. Maybe in listening to somebody else's pain, I could translate my own, or I could be able to, what's the word? I could be able to digest or manifest, or I can't find the word. Understand what I'm going through.
Right.
Because shit, I find that's dope. There's certain records that I listen to on certain, when I'm feeling certain ways.
Yeah.
If I'm not understanding a certain situation, let me go back to, what I'm saying, like Cashmere Thoughts, or or like Reasonable Doubt, or like let me listen to the Evils when I'm really going through it. If I'm really feel like, yo, who the fuck, everybody's trying to play me, I need to,
Yeah.
So like, yo, I get it. So don't feel no type of way, man. Let me see how much time we got. Breck, you got a question?
Yes,
Blank.
I do.
Blank.
Actually, no.
Blank. He's been in and out.
No.
So let me see if he asks a question.
Actually, no. Since that said that Drake inspired you to rap, would you prefer the old Drake or the new Drake? And what album you love, like not love, but hurt and hits you the most? Like you can bop it all day.
Probably his first album, Thank Me Later, I think it was called, or Thank Me Now, whatever.
Yeah,
One of them Thank Me
Thank Me
albums.
Later.
Yeah.
That was the last song of that was called Thank Me Now.
Yeah. I like that song, the motherfucking Resistance, where he's talking about getting set up by his friends and shit like that. Like that's happened to me before. That shit was crazy. The Over shit. I think I like that album more for the production though. Not really like Drake, cause 40 is fucking amazing. He's one of my inspirations. Motherfucking what's the other dude's name? Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
He's fucking incredible. So those are like 2 that inspired me to get my sound to where it's at right now. So.
And really quick, since you guys bypassed me with my picks, I'm gonna give them to you anyway. I got 3.
I'm sorry, Shay, my bad.
Don't worry about it. I understand. It was that little lecture I gave you earlier. I understand that. But real quick, it comes down to 3. And every MC should, I feel, if you're gonna start MC, if you've been MC, whatever, these are 3 albums to study. Long Live the King. I just had the other one. KRS One, of course, Criminal Minded, and Pun's first album. The only reason why I say Kane, I throw Kane in there. He's a lyricist. No, I'm sorry. Scratch Pun.
I want to say Capital Punishment.
Scratch Pun. Yeah, because that's all a mixture of all these other artists all together. You understand what I'm saying? That's just advanced. Cool G Rap, Road to the Riches. Cool G Rap, Road to the Riches.
Yeah.
Long Live the King by Big Daddy Kane, and KRS One, Criminal Minded. Those 3. You got a little piece of everywhere. Culture. You got a piece of the streets. You got a piece of real lyricism. Daddy Kane is the most underrated MC that I never even hear anybody mention him nowadays. At that time when he first made that album, he had party joints. He had everything that Pun Jay-Z provides you right now. That's why I can't really support those artists like that. Like when everybody considers them the greatest or whatever, because they're mixtures of all of these rappers who pioneered that sound.
You know something crazy too? I heard a song. I listen to it almost every day with Coogee Rap and Nas. It's called Fast Lane or Fast Life.
Of course.
Yo, the way Nas was trying to keep up with Coogee Rap. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah, he couldn't.
I was like,
Coogee Rap is incredible, man.
It's a whole conversation that we really need to have.
Yeah.
Which is, would you rather be the first or would you rather be the best? And that's a whole other time, man. Really want to make sure we get good enough time for this freestyle. DJ Rec, we about to take a little break, just one quick music video, and then we're gonna come back with Alonzo Fury video on the beat. Heat Market Radio freestyle. Let's do it, man. Let's rock and roll.
Oh, I'm like, whoa, baby. Oh, I'm like, whoa, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better please me like a point by the slow, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better please me like a point by the slow,
Let's get it, Gio.
I'm like, whoa, baby.
Before hitting the club, she in the mirror and it's practice. Up, down, left, right, it's booty shaking madness. She game crazy, she feeling she the baddest. Stepped out with them red bottoms on, bad bitch alert. While on the other side, I'm skipping all these lines. I freed up all my time from whipping all these posse. I ride round in Civics when there's no partition. Hey shorty, she ride with me, we ride round, we get lit. I'm like, whoa, baby, body on point, it's out of control, baby. And the way she move that thing is really wavy. When she turned it all around, she backed the nigga down. She threw it on the ground. I'm like, whoa, baby.
Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better mix me like a point by the slow, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better mix me like a point by the slow, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby.
When I pull up to the spot, yeah, they hanging my banner. Line full of white girls, Stephanie Tanner. Hitting VIP, we getting buckets to them bottles. Them chicks that walked in looking better than the model, so I roll with it. When I pulled her from behind, she dropped it low with it. Hit her with that girl, don't stop, get it, get it. Doing her thing easy, there's nothing to it. She just do it. I'm like, whoa, baby. Body on point, it's out of control, baby. And the way she moved, that thing is really wavy. When she turned it all around, she backed the nigga down. She threw it on the ground. I'm like, whoa, baby.
Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better mix me like a point by the slow, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby. Every time she turn around, I'm like, whoa, baby. She taking her hands up money, I'm like, no, baby. You better mix me like a point by the slow, baby. I'm like, whoa, baby.
We are back. Shout out to... It's not on.
Mic 5 is on, sir.
No. Say some shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. It is on, sir.
I mean, he's
just get to where we
anyway, man. Shout out to Joe Smizzy, man. He's gonna be opening up for Cardi B October 19th during Howard Homecoming weekend. Catch me in DC, October 19th and October 20th. Proud of my brother. You just heard interviewed the Whoa Baby single that's out everywhere. Quick little plug. Enough about me. This is about these two brothers right here. We got two artists and they're also producers, so you guys are in for a treat. We got Alonzo Fury. We got video on the beat, aka
Heat Market History.
Heat Market History. So real quick, we just gonna go a little back and forth, play each other's beats. I don't know whose beats is which. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, we're gonna start with Viddy, with his two beats. both names of the tracks are "That's What I Need" and "Horace Brown."
Put some bass in your voice, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off with the "That's What I Need" for.
Right, and then just keep it going after that.
Keep it going after that.
Just keep it going. Heat Market Radio, Heat Market Freestyle, Jude, Enrique, Shay Diggs, DJ Rec. We are live on ALONZO Fury, video on the beat, man from the video Rec. Right, make sure the audio's good, alright?
Okay. I spent my life living reckless. Fed to the wolves, came out with all their teeth on my necklace, ahead of the rest. Never got played as a fool. I cut class, but still managed to take them to schools, yeah. They know that I'm the realest and they know that I'm authentic. Everything I say I meant it. I don't do it for attention, I don't do it for the mentions. I just do it for my fans so we can make it out them cold trenches. Got more drive than the Coupe de Ville. I got some shoes to fill so I can prove that I'm the truest still. I do it still and I go harder than the bluest pill. And if you niggas taking shots, you better shoot to kill. See, I'm just trying to make it out and make enough to put food in me and my baby's mouth. The newest shoes on the feet and copping the latest styles and turning all my mom's tears into the greatest smiles. I got it.
Let's keep the momentum going, Rat. Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you gonna make me go 2 times in a row?
It's only 2 times.
Okay.
Let's go.
I like this.
Great.
ALONZO Fury.
Nobody gave me shit. They took advantage of my kindness and it made me switch. Cause where I'm from to find a job is very limited. And on that white and blue cards, the only time we got some benefits. That's why I'm on a mission to win this and cross out every goal that's on my wish list. Ambitious, and I'm gifted, but never got it from Santa. I'm the illest, the heal the sickest. I'm a doctor with cancer. Shout out the ones that fucked me over. Did it without them. My only choice, I keep it moving. No use in me pouting. They all come back when it's sweet. Niggas used to be sour cause I became that new plug. I got them losing their power. I run this shit with my Achilles, nigga. Run it back. I said I run this shit. I'm about to kill these niggas. Everything I do matches what I speak. Like a minister in rehearsal. Gotta practice what you preach, yeah.
ALONZO Fury. Ready? Heat Market. Now we about to jump into
Trenches,
like that.
Trenches and Transformers.
Let's go. Video on the beat. About to do video on the mic.
The name of the song is called
ALONZO Fury on the beat. Heat Market.
Turn that up, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Yo, Dion on the kickoff. Niggas can't touch me. Mad guap, red bone cops wanna cuff me. Patent leather docs. Twitter be the drop. Every time a nigga update, another nigga get lit, sit quick, cake like Bisquick. Money stack, learn how to flip like a gymnast. She won a 212 like a Zilla. Man from the vid flow nasty like tequila. Props to the block, shout out to the dealers. Biggity, 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 buck, shot to the killers. I was only 9, bumping knives in my tape deck. Mobbing like a Tigers, got a stallion from the island like Rihanna. Karma niggas put the llama to your mama. Freestyling with a bop, head nod like heroin. Cash pulling medicine. I know goons that they like your chain, you coming off that rope like wrestling. My team deep like finger popping the prostitute, the kush that cash be smoking, leaving niggas in the hospital. Chilling as a youngest son, I used to hate the teachers. When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. My flow hotter than blocks with D's on it. Like a scale with keys on it. Swiss beats in the loop, put some cheese on it. Niggas on my dick, I'd rather put a freak on it. We mobbing in Zara, smelling like Sephora.
That was fire.
We be wild.
Fire.
Name of the song is called Trenches.
Let's keep it going. Heat Market, video on the beat, ALONZO Fury. Let's get it. Fuck it, both join in, man. Let's end off right.
Oh shit. Yo, bring that beat back right there. That shit is fire, it's bouncing. Bring that beat back one time. Yeah. Check it. New York streets is filled with savages and crack pushers. They backpacks got gats in them. The hood do damage like pressure bust pipes. Hold the mic with my life. I need spread like a butter knife. Imagine smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing. Imagine partying and after ain't no guns blasting. I play in traffic then I lose this rap habit. Fake friends ain't got my back, man. They try to backstab it. I read more now. The schools ain't teach me anyways. They made me focused on taking out hats in the hallways. I need Steve Stout management. Illmatic shit, this vocabulary's extravagant. I got this non-verbal attraction. My mind scatter like shotgun shell pellet fragments. I need to press me. Fuck with the press speak. The hood'll never press me. I'm never there like a dead beat. She fresh meat, then the hood speak. A nigga beat, then through the grapevine, she a freak. It's deep. I wrote this rhyme without a beat. I believe in God, but I sin like until the day we meet. But I don't fuck with you like dog meat chicken. Unless her shit is wet like a shot from Mitch Richmond. Your whole style is a scientific fiction, like Mike with no pippin' or garage in your kitchen. I'm just different, the game gotta get used to. My dress codes are old soul like the Juice Crew. Viddy.
Heat Market.
Viddy.
And that, man, too much heat in the Heat Market Radio. Shay Diggs, DJ Red J, Enrique, shout out Kim, shout out Penelope, shout out my son Josiah. Shay Diggs.
Be home too, Ma. I love you.
DJ Rex, shout out anybody.
Yep, shout out to my mom, she's just not feeling well. Shout out to Viddy, shout out everybody I seen in the show today, and the mix, everybody.
There you go, man. What more can we say, man? Catch us next Sunday, 4 to 6. Every Sunday, reconnecting artists and producers, man. The Heat Market Radio, Web Bar.
Salute.
Yeah. Man, I still got your beat in my head. That's it, yo.
Nah,
that's my type.
That last drink was grungy.
Yeah, I sent that shit to you.
We out. This is how you gotta take the picture. You gotta take the picture.